Hi, I'm Dave Cotton. Well, financial emergencies are unfortunately a fact of life. The problem is we can't predict when they'll happen, from home or auto repairs to medical emergencies. Not being ready for them can be crippling financially. Sherry Wallace is here with STCU to help us prepare for that financial storm, if you will. Sherry, this is a hard thing to do, to save money for something that hasn't happened yet, but it is critical.
It's very critical, Dave. 40% of adults are unprepared to cover a $400 emergency expense. Being financially stable doesn't mean just being able to pay your bills or to save for large purchases. It really means being able to anticipate the unanticipated and build a cash reserve to cover those emergency expenses.
All right, let's get started. What do we do? What are the steps for this emergency fund?
The first thing you need to do is find in your budget where you can start to build that from. So maybe take a look at some of your spending leaks. Maybe you can get a different program for your phone plan and come up with that $20 or $25 a month and set a goal. Now, the technical side of it is first step number one is set up an actual savings account with your financial institution. You can nickname it and call it your emergency fund. Step number two is to have automatic deposits made every time you get paid. You will see quick growth this way, and it's not going to be, you feel the pain so much,
right,
for everyday living. The third thing is that we really want to have a long-term goal of having 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses in an emergency fund.
All right, and speaking of an emergency fund, this is not for saving up for when your favorite band comes through. This is for things more serious, right?
Absolutely. In case of a catastrophic event, loss of job, a medical emergency, having 3 to 6 months worth of your living expenses set aside that you don't tap into for fun gives you great peace of mind.
Certainly not the most fun thing to do. I know, speaking from experience, a couple years ago I had a flood in my basement, wasn't covered by insurance. I got socked because I wasn't ready for that financial storm. So take those steps and you'll be thanking yourself when that big money emergency arises. Sherry, thanks a lot for coming down.
Thank you, Dave.
And if you'd like more information on preparing for financial emergencies or other information on how to manage your personal finances, go to the website stcu.org.